Hey, Rise Builders. So, I really want to talk a little bit about, gifts and talents. And I know I've been pushing this a lot, but y'all, I'm going to keep pushing this. I'm going to keep pushing this because I do believe God has given all of us gifts and talents. Some of us have multiple gifts and talents, some of us do, but each one of us, He has given a gift or talent too, and or talent too. I thoroughly believe that. And I do not believe any of us have to live in like. I do not believe any of us have to live in like or poverty. I do believe that it's a choice. Now, before you guys come for me, I understand environment and circumstances. I understand all of those different things that go into this. But I want to read this scripture. Deuteronomy 8, verse 18. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms His covenant which He swore to your ancestors as it is today. I want to read that again. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. He gives you the ability to produce wealth. Now, I'm not saying all of us are going to be rich. That is not my message. But what I am saying is that He has given us all an ability to produce so we can take care of ourselves, whether it be cooking, whether it be sewing, whether He's giving you a financial background where you can go and get a job in accounting, be a CPA, whether He's showing you how to build things, cabinets, you're good with doing floors. He has given us all talents. He's given us gifts. Some people can just draw like it's ridiculous. And I'm going to just keep pushing this because I do not want you guys to continue to sit on your gifts and talents. Don't continue to do that. You are doing yourself an injustice. You are doing yourself an injustice. You can do more. And I'm not saying you need to be out here killing yourself working, because I don't believe in that. I am not one of those who, you got to grind hard and all. No. Everything in balance. But all this chasing the money bag, that, don't you think that's going to tire you out? I'm going to get this bag. I'm going to get this money bag. And you're up 24 hours, 7 days a week. That is no way to live. That is no way to live. Everything in balance and moderation. So chasing the money leads to burnout, but walking in purpose brings on peace. Money is a tool, not a purpose. When you chase after financial gain, your passion or alignment, you feel drained, unfulfilled, and constantly in survival mode. Because you're just working for the money bag. You're working for the money bag. You're trying to produce more goods, more services. Why? To bring in more customers and everything in alignment. I get that. I'm wearing this shirt, future millionaire. I know there are certain work ethics I have to get to that millionaire status. I understand that. But also what I understand is that I need to lay my body down and rest. I am a very early riser. So around 8 o'clock, my body started shutting down. Last night when I got home from church, I took a shower and I was in my bed by 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'm not looking at nothing else. I don't want a light shining in my face. Shut it down, and get up the next day and you start working towards your goals. Everything in alignment. Your gifts creates opportunity money can't buy. Your gifts create opportunity money can't buy. Proverbs 18:16 tells us that your gifts will make room for you. Instead of chasing money, develop your skills and doors will open. I was going to do a video, and I still may, but you know what? We have this card. At least some of us have a card in our pocket, and I'm not talking about a Visa card. I'm not talking about a Master's card. I'm not talking about an American Express card. I'm talking about a library card. A library card, y'all, that is some wealth right there in your pocket, because the library is full of resources, ideas, creativity. Y'all, it will take you to a whole nother level. Within the library, they offer workshops. There are librarians there to help you figure out what you're trying to do, what is you're trying to research, to take you directly to the content that you need. Content, see that? Yeah. Utilize that library card. Those are your tax dollars. You're paying tax dollars to for those libraries to be established in your state, in your city, in your community. Utilize the library. Go in there. It's gonna shock you. Go in there. Put that on your to-do list that you're gonna go sit in the library for just 20 minutes. Go in there and look around. Just look around. See, they have all the up and new coming books that came out. They have DVDs, videos. They have rooms in there you can go in and sit. And again, you can go in there and make content, So utilize your library. Wealth flows where passion and purpose aligns. Sustainable success comes when you operate in your unique calling. When you focus on mastery and service, financial rewards naturally follow. So you got to find out what you're good at. You might have multiple things you're good at. Some people like to have a niche, Then some people like to have multiple things that they talk about on their channel. Do whatever works out for you. If you want to have a niche, it's nothing wrong with that. If you want to have multiple subjects you talk about, nothing wrong with that. Find what works for you. Stop listening to all these people who tell you got to do one or the other. Find what works for you. If you're more comfortable in a niche, stay in your niche. If you're more comfortable being in multiple areas, you do that. And if you decide you want to change it up, guess what? You can change your mind any day of the week, any time of the day. It's up to you. Do what fits you best. Identify your gifts and talents. Take an inventory control of what comes naturally for you. I naturally gravitates to people. I just love people. That's always been my thing. So I'm pretty good. And people, they just come to me. They'll just talk to me. Hey, what do you think about this? I'm going through X, Y, and Z. What are your thoughts on this? I like to believe that I'm a pretty good listener, So I decided to go back and get my coaching certification. So I am a licensed coach as well. So you got to figure out what your talents are. What are your talents? I think I'm really good with selling certain things. So I have like a little entrepreneur spirit in me as well. I have a video up about where I was at the flea market last week, and I talked a little bit on there about how I would go to the flea market. I did it for at least over a year. Y'all, I have sold handbags, clothes, you name it, I have tried it, because I have that spirit in me that I can get out and have conversations with people and make them feel comfortable enough. And I'm not even gonna say I went out there to make money. But let me tell you, on days that I did not do well, I still left satisfied because I enjoyed what I was doing. I enjoyed being out among the people and talking. I would just walk up to people and just start talking. I would walk away from my stuff and just start talking to people, laughing, and they wouldn't buy anything from me, and I would be okay with that. Then I would have people who would come over to my table and would buy a bunch of stuff, So it just depends. You got to find your niche. What are you good with? What are you good at? Do you have a gift for gab? Are you good at crafts, art? What is it? It's something you're good at. I see a lot of people crocheting these days. My sister-in-law, she's really big on that, and she makes these little cute hats or whatever. And you probably seen me wear. I got one right here. these little ruffle hats, these are big now that people are doing. They're crocheting these, and I love, that's not, I crochet, but that's not my thing. She did that one for me. Yeah. So you got to find out what is your niche. And the crazy thing is she lost her job, and until she found another job, she just works part-time now, but she does this and she is making money at this. Develop and refine your skills. Invest in learning, practicing, and honoring your abilities. The more you grow, the more you'll become valuable. We all see the downsizing happening on these jobs. So what can you be doing to have a backup plan in case, they say your services are no longer needed? What else can you do? You got to always have a plan B. Some people say, I don't have a plan B. This is all I'm going to do. If that works for you, that works for you. But for me, I like to have a backup plan in the case of, what else am I going to do in the event something occurs? Serve first and money will follow. Instead of asking, how can I make money? Ask, how can I serve others with my gift? Offer your gifts up to someone. If you're good with resume writing, help somebody with their resume. Help them develop their resume. If you're good with writing papers, filling out applications, hey, can I help you do that? If somebody's going through something, I was able to help a close friend of mine who had lost her job with some paperwork and stuff. Volunteer your services. Everything is not about getting paid, because as you go through a process of helping somebody, do you know that you're actually nurturing your skill? You're developing your skill even more. So everything is not about the money. The money will come. The money will come. But you got to get everything in balance. Stop being so consumed with wealth. And you're like, well, you're wearing a future millionaire shirt. Yes, I am. But I can tell you, I am not consumed with the old almighty dollar. I am not consumed with it, because I know God says if he takes care of the birds in the fields, I don't think he's going to take care of me. I don't think he's going to take care of me. But I do believe that I have a responsibility to nurture my gift, to amp up my skill sets, so that I will be able to continue to bring in, money for my household. Because like I said, I like to live a certain way, and that's not, trying to be braggy or whatever, but we all have a, what's the word I'm looking for? We all have a taste of life that we enjoy. And yes, it can be taken away. That's why, you have to keep yourself humble. You help others, that type of thing. And I pray to God, that is what I am doing, and that he knows my heart, and my heart is pure, and I'm going to help people to the best of my ability. I am not one of those who is going to get it and be like, that's not even my character. That's not even in my style. So don't chase the money bag. Don't chase the money bag. Chase your purpose. What is your purpose? Ask God about it. Again, and I'm going to keep coming on with this, because too many of you guys are sitting on your purpose and your gifts. Don't do it. All right, guys, until next time, continue to grow and glow in the Lord.